Hello there, peoples, fellow gamers, and such. This is just a short video, or shortish video, showing you how to mod a car into Red Dead Redemption 2. It's no perfect. If you crash in that, it kind of bugs out and shit, but it's a bit of fun at the end of the day, I suppose, eh? So let's basically get to it. I'm assuming in your Red Dead, mine's is in here, games. So you want to open up your Red Dead main game folder. And now if you've got a desktop icon of Red Dead, you can just basically right click it and click open file location, and it'll take you to where your game's installed. Like mine's is on a different hard drive, yours might be on C drive in your program file somewhere, or on Steam or whatever. But I didn't really use I didn't really mod online and stuff, but mine's is in here anyway. So anyway, in a nutshell, you want to find your Red Dead Redemption 2 main directory. And I'm assuming you've got Mod Manager and Rampage Trainer and your scripthook files, which is important. So assuming you've got all that, let's install a car. So I'll minimize that, the new. You want to go to your web page, your browser. I'll put this link in the description below so you can click it and come and date yourself basically. So once you go here, you want to just scroll down and you can check the description, the requirements. I mean, most of the requirements are just like scripthook and your Rage trainer and stuff, which I've already got installed, so there's no sense in me doing it twice. Your posts can be quite handy because you can read that and it'll tell you if there's any updates or whatever, or if there's any bugs in the game, how to fix it. Like this is basically saying apparently if it doesn't work, you can try using the scripthook version 2. However, I'm not going to bother with that now. I'm just going to use the scripthook that I've already got installed, that I use for every other mod. So anyway, once you go here, scroll down, go to files, like so. You might have to make an account for this Nexus mods. Only takes 5 minutes, so you just have to type in an email or a username and a password. That's pretty much it. So like I said, click files, scroll down, click manual download, then slow download, although it's not even that slow really. Wait till that ticks down. And as you can see, it's not that slow, is it? And it's free, so it takes you 5 minutes to make an account. So after you've done that, you can pretty much either minimize it or shut it down. I'm just going to minimize it in case it doesn't work, because this is my first time for trying this specific mod. I mean, I've got mods in Red Dead 2 already. I've got a couple of mods already in it. This is just the first time I'm actually trying this car one, so I figured I would try it with yous. So you want to go to your download folder and you got it here. I'm just going to drag it from here into the new folder I've made on the desktop. Just keep it all neat and tidy. Open that. You want to right click this, extract here, so you want to make sure you've got WinRAR or WinZip or something installed. Right, let's have a wee look at it. Okay, so basically you want to drag your AS, you can delete the zip file now because it's unzipped. So basically what you want to do is you want to drag these two to your main directory of your game. So I'm going to have to open a new window and go back to the game. So you want to go to your game's main directory. Then you want to drag this car script folder here with the sounds in it and the ASI. So highlight them, drag them to here. As you can see that it's there. Another one should be down here somewhere. Just make sure. Yep, that's it there. Then you want to open this LML folder and you can just drag or copy this. I'm just going to copy it because if I drag it, it'll delete it from here. And normally with my mods, I like to keep them on a USB flash drive or something in case I ever redo my computer. At least I know I've got all the mods there and I don't have to try and find them online to re-download them, because as you probably know, sometimes websites change or close down or files get deleted for certain websites, so it's not always easy to get a hold of certain files. So I like to keep all my mods on a backup drive. Anyway, like I said, open up the LML and then just drag this car folder or copy it to your LML folder there, which you should have installed if you've added, if you've installed modmanager to your Red Dead. As you can see that it's there. I've got a couple of other mods in here, as you can see. Anyway, that's basically it. So you can close this shit down. And I already actually downloaded it earlier, believe it or not. I just figured, since it was my first time of trying it, normally I try the mods out first before I make a video. However, this time I thought to myself, can what, I make a video up and can basically do it from scratch. So that's why I've already got this file here. Anyway, let's try the game, and see if it's going to work. Yeah. Not sure what the button is to open it. It'll probably take a wee bit of time to open the game up because I'm screen recording and I can't pause it to fast forward the video because I'm using the screen recorder for my graphics card rather than OBS and whatever, because I redone my computer no long ago, so I've not got room to installing OBS and all that yet. So I'm just using the graphics card, which is no bad, it works. I'm not sure how to open this, by the way. The actual car, I'm sure it's like F10 or something like that. We'll soon find out. And if you can't be bothered with all this crap here, you can either just skip forward on the video, so it's not a big hoo-ha. But like I said, I can't fast forward it. And I didn't really edit my videos, I like them to be raw. So as you can see, there's a mod already put in already with the what do you call it, Punisher, the Punisher leather jacket. He's actually got a leather hat as well, but I appear to have lost it. That's a no bad mod as well with the dog. If you press the L2 button, you can actually
Stay here, boy.
feed it and shit.
Come here.
I sort of realised after I'd already installed the dog mod that you had to, you've got to basically pick your dog first. Like when you're roaming about, then you just pet the first dog, because that's the dog that will stick with you. I actually picked this one by accident, but I know now. Anyway, let's get back to the car, because I'm fucking waving a lot of shit. Let's figure out what buttons it is. Make sure I've got a clear space, because apparently...
I didn't do anything! I swear I didn't!
Right.
I don't care what the story is.
Right, that was F9. So it's F9 to mod the car in, to spawn it in, should I say. So that's it there. A brand new souped up car in the 1940s, or whenever it was, 1930s. This game's based on, innit? Not actually sure. However, there's no really cars like that in them days, eh? That's the funny thing about it. But aye, and you just enter it like the button to get on your horse. As you can see, it's pretty glitchy because of the how do you drive. Shuffle seat again. Don't know what that means. Trying my A button on the Xbox controller, it's not doing shit. For some reason everything's working apart from the driving. But apparently it's quite glitchy, this mod, so maybe it's just no starting because I'm no on a flat road or something. That's how buggy it is apparently. So let's find out. No doing there. I need a duck track or something where there's no like loads of grass and stuff. Should drive on grass though, you would imagine, eh? Alright, let's try this wee bit of dirt, eh? F9. Thought it crashed there. Gets on it like he does a horse. E button's working now. So if you have problems with the car, just respawn it. As you can see, the engine's no like thing again. Oh shit, man, just run the fucking W. Shit. Oh, you got it. Luckily you're immortal. Right, so X or A, should I say, on Xbox controller, that's what I'm using. A is the accelerator, and your R L1 button is your reverse. And your L3 button is your horn. And your R on the D-pad is your lights. Kind of similar to GTA actually, think about it. You notice the engine, that's how sort of buggy it is. The engine's not even like revving or not, and it just keeps a standard sort of But apparently it doesn't like to crash. Dead. I realised why I died there like that is because when I've jumped off the cliff in the car, obviously the mod is sort of, what do you call it, mingled with a horse, the horse files. So the car basically acts like the horse would act. If you basically jumped off the cliff with a horse, you would basically fall the same way. The physics are pretty much the same, But so that's pretty much the car, and like I said, that's F9. So I hope this mod was a wee bit of fun for you and quite easy to install, assuming you've got the mod manager and the script hooks and all that installed already, obviously. I've got another video up actually showing you how to install the mod manager and the script hook and all that to set up the Red Dead for modern, basically. So peace out and happy gaming. Give me a like if you want, or don't give me a like, entirely up to yourself. At the end of the day, I only make the videos just for a bit of fun. I don't make money out of it because it just isn't my thing. I'd just rather do it for fun. So peace out and happy modding, happy gaming.